Hello, it's me, Brian. This morning, YouTube creator video. All right. The other day, a couple of you guys noticed, right, something weird, right, on my feed, right. It was title of the video was "Fixing the RV Propane Heater Part 2," but the video itself was about the upside down ledger book. Now, Great White, you caught it too. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Right? Prepping, right, was confused because she made a big old long comment, right? But later on, the comment, it disappeared. The whole thing disappeared, right? And there was a couple of comments that Jared D made that disappeared too. And I'm pretty sure you guys are confused as to what happened. Right, because later on the video came back live and there were no comments. Right, you understand? This is what happened. Right. I started to upload the heater video, and it's a long one. It's 24 minutes. Right, and I got it, and onto the YouTube Studio uploader tool on my phone. I was using my phone. Right. Once it got to like about 65 or 68%, I didn't know, unknown to me, right? And saying something glitched. Now, I don't know if it was the signal, right? It was my phone, right? Or it was the YouTube Studio uploader tool, or a combination of all three, right? You see? But something glitched. And what happened is that the video was stuck, right? I waited, and because it kept saying pending, I waited and waited and waited. I waited over an hour and a half, I think, before I finally said, you know what, I'm just going to delete this and re-upload it. Right? Well, when I pushed the delete button, right, to delete it, it was still stuck, right, in the tool. And it was still slowly, kilobyte by kilobyte uploading. Right? Now, I changed my mind and said, well, you know what, I'll just upload the upside down ledger video, and we'll come back to this one because it's pretty long, it's taking a lot of bandwidth, so let's upload this one. So I backed out, and I shared my upside down ledger video to the tool, and I put in all the pertinent information, the title and the description and everything, right, and then hit the button to upload. Right, now, remember, right, the heater video was still slowly, kilobyte by kilobyte, uploading in the background. The studio tool grabbed a hold of the upside down ledger video and superimposed it on top of the stuck video and uploaded them both at the same time. Right? I didn't know, because the heater was running in the background. I didn't know. Right? So when it finally, everything was good, ended uploaded, right? You guys saw Fixing the RV Propane Heater Part 2 title, right? But the ledger video came out on top of it, right? And you made the comments that you made, because by the time I caught up to it, it had already gotten 7 views and like your 3 comments, right? Before I realized what was going on, right? And so I said, wait, stop. So I deleted it again. I deleted what I thought was the upside down ledger video, but in reality, it was the heater / upside down ledger video that I deleted. And that took away your comments and took away my view counts and my like count. You know what I'm saying? Right? Because on my YouTube Studio app on my screen, I showed both videos with the two different titles, but it was the same thumbnail for the upside down ledger video. Right? You understand? So when I went to delete it, right, it finally deleted the heater video. Yes, this is confusing. It finally deleted the heater video, but it left the ledger video posted, and the ledger video recycled, and it posted again live, without any comments, without any views, like it was just first, meant public. Right? Now, when I was looking at my YouTube Studio app screen, I was, what the heck happened to my heater video? right? You know, because of the system that I use, my own system that I use for uploading, I was now concerned that I had lost this video that it took me 7 days to create in the process of fixing the heater, by the way, which is working very well, right? You know what I'm saying? I immediately started to search on my phone, right, to see if I still had the file. Now, there are a lot of places to search on your phone, especially if you're using an SD card, you know what I'm saying, or an external, flash drive or anything like that, right? You have to search the trash for both the internal and the SD card. You have to search the safe folder that is automatic. It's an automatic, right, upload to your file manager in this thing called the safe folder. It puts things aside. It's kind of like a recents, but it's a safe, so it doesn't get deleted, right? There's the recents folder on the file manager, right? There's the video folder on the file manager and its trash, right? There's the DCIM folder on the SD card and its trash. There's the movies folder on the SD card, right? You see, so that's like 6 or 7 different places potentially where this file could have ended up once it got dropped from the YouTube studio. Where did I find it? I found it in the safe folder in the SD card trash, because I had this file was saved on the SD card, because I made it on my computer and I transferred it to my phone, right? Now, I lucked out because it was still there, you understand? So once I restored it back to the video folder in the file manager, right, then I shared it back to YouTube Studio Uploader Tool and re-uploaded it again. And that's why, if you look at the dates of the two video postings, you'll notice that they're both the same, right? You know what I'm saying? But there's a little weird thing that goes with it. All right, now, the reason for this is many, right? You know what I'm saying, I have a feeling that it's twofold. It was the signal, and it was my phone, because my phone has been acting up lately, and it had gone through a system update the day before all of this started happening. But my phone has been dropped. I've sat on it, you know what I'm saying? It's been, my phone takes abuse, right? So there is a potential for it to be something glitchy in my phone, right? Okay, now, these are the pitfalls, you know what I'm saying, of using your phone for the uploading. Right? You know, now, when you use a desktop or a laptop, and you use the desktop version of ytstudio, right? There's a whole different, it's a whole different tool, right? There are like 15 or 20 different things that you can do. You could do end screens, you could do cards. I mean, you can do program, ad campaigns. You can do live premieres. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can do, live castings, right? You can do two times, 3 times more, right? Adjustments and, things to your video, right? You know what I'm saying, on the desktop version than you can on the phone. Now, I do realize that a lot of you guys are stuck with your phone, right? Like me. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying, that my Hackintosh, my Mini, has started to get really glitchy and freak out, because that's why sometimes I think it's the signal, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send it over to Anonymous and have him just, wipe it and reinstall probably Linux again, you know what I'm saying? And then, that way I'd be able to use my computer hooked up to the Wi-Fi over there in the house, because he can make it work, right? But be mindful, you know what I'm saying? I apologize. I truly apologize for you guys that got a little confused as to what happened. It's taken me a couple of days to figure it out, and I'm still not quite sure that this is what happened, right? But sometimes, right, the studio tool glitches out, and don't be disheartened and think that you lost the video. Right? Search around on your phone or your desktop or your laptop, because there are a lot of different places where it could still be. just, you know, a little information there for you, you know, you young, you know, creators, right? And when something funny goes on and you don't know if it was you or not. This is me, Brian. Please like and subscribe, share this video. if you think other aspiring creators need to know the problems. Thank you.